This is my first video with a bundle of games in it. And that's because there's no cutscenes for a while, for about 4 to 5 games. So this is a good time to make some videos like this, have a couple discussions. First, let me talk about my team. I know everyone's been asking, when are you going to start up on my team? Where is it? It's been a couple of weeks. Well, my team is going to take a little while to get going because this year I'm not buying any VC. I'm earning everything and the packs are really expensive. It's 13,000 VC for one gold pack. But the good news is that when you get a gold pack, you're supposed to get a gold player every single time. So that's pretty good because in 2K13, remember the gold packs were 1,500 VC, but that didn't mean you were going to get a gold player. You could open up 13,000 VC and not get a gold player. You could open up 50,000 VC and not get a gold player. So this is much better. But at the same time, 13,000 VC, you're going to have to play at least 20 plus, maybe like 15 My GM games to earn 13,000 VC. Something along those lines. That's a lot of gaming. And what I wanted to do was I wanted to open up about 3 or 4 gold packs, and hopefully all the gold players I get are different positions so I could start them all. That's what I wanted to do before I get started, but you can see that 13,000 VC, I mean, that's going to take a little while to do. Now there's one other way to get packs, and that's by using the new MT points. I guess it stands for My Team Points. Whenever you play My Team, you don't get VC, you get My Team Points. So to open up a gold pack, it's 45,000 My Team Points. But My Team Points, you earn them a lot faster. So if you play one My Team game, like right now I'm playing the domination mode. So if you play that, I'm averaging around 4,000 to 5,000 My Team Points a game. So with 45,000 My Team Points needed for a gold pack, I've only got to play like 9 games. Look at that math. So that's how I'm going to do it, because I'd rather play 9 games than have to play something like 20 to 25 games of My GM to earn enough VC to open up those packs, right? It makes sense. We win this first game. It was pretty close, and I'm getting a lot of VC here, even though there's still the glitch, so I'm not going to get that much. But what I do get, I'm going to use on my ball security. I'm going +9. Now, my team is a lot different this year because there is no market. So last year, you could go into the market and buy any NBA player. You could buy Kobe Bryant, LeBron James. All you had to do was get a certain amount of VC and you could just buy them in the market. This year, that's not how my team works. You can't buy any players. The only way you can get them is by opening packs or by winning tournaments and other little things offline like that, where they're going to give you a pack basically, and then that's how you get them. So I think that makes this interesting, because that means the people that you play, everyone's not going to have the same players because it's all random. They're going to have to get them in packs. Yeah, they could open up a lot of packs. They could even buy VC and open up a lot of packs, but that doesn't mean that everyone's going to have LeBron James or Kevin Durant. It's going to be a lot more variety. So I'm actually interested in this, and that's why when I open up 3 or 4 packs, whoever I get, that's going to be the team that I start out with. And then, of course, I'm going to be playing more games, earning more My Team Points, opening up more packs, and getting more players as we go along. But to start, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just waiting until I play enough games to get all of that going. Another thing that's changed in my team this year is the Road to Playoffs mode. Remember in 2K13, if you made it to the 3rd seed, the 2nd seed, and then the 1st seed, you would get Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Michael Jordan? I heard that this year, that's not your prize. I heard that the 3rd seed is Blake Griffin, the 2nd seed is Kevin Durant, and the 1st seed is Derrick Rose, or something like that. So there's not as much incentive to play the Road to Playoffs mode. Maybe you can just do some online tournaments, or I don't know what I'm going to do, but that's interesting. Now, another thing I forgot to mention is that right now on Next Gen, you cannot get legends. There's no legend packs. There's no way to get legends right now. So we're going to have to wait for the legends. So that's a little disappointing, because that's one of the things I love about My Team mode, is that you get to play with the legends. And on the next gen consoles, there's no way to get them at the moment. Now let me talk about domination mode. This is something that's new. It's offline, where you play the CPU. ramen accidentally. And the way it works is that you play the NBA teams with your team. And then based on your performance, you get a pack. So there's a 1-star pack, a 2-star pack, and a 3-star pack. Now, apparently, if you get the 3-star pack, then you'll get a player that's on that team. So this makes it interesting because let's say you play against the Miami Heat and you get the 3 stars. You have a chance to get LeBron James. That's how you can get him. Instead of opening up a gold VC pack, you could potentially get LeBron James or Dwayne Wade or Chris Bosh or anybody on the Heat in that pack. Now the problem is that these packs are actually glitched. Well, first, it's actually really hard to get the 3 stars because it's based on performance and they didn't really explain how you get these points, but you need to get 6,000 points, not points in actual game, but like I guess everything that you're doing gives you so many points, kind of like my player. So if you can somehow accumulate 6,000 points in a game against the CPU, then you'll get a 3-star performance against that team. And that's not easy to do. I've only done that twice. And both times that I did that, I didn't get the pack. It said I had a 3-star performance, but then at the end of the game, when you go to open the pack, there is no pack to open. So it glitched. And then on the domination screen, it says that I earned 3 stars, but there's no pack showing there. So I don't know if in domination mode, if you can get these packs more than once. Is it only a 1-shot deal? Because if it's only a 1-shot deal, then you couldn't do this to get LeBron James, because that's what I was going to do. I was just going to keep playing against the Miami Heat, keep getting 3-star packs, and then eventually LeBron James would have to come out, right? I mean, maybe I'll get some duplicates. Maybe I'll get a player I don't really want, but I'm hoping that eventually LeBron will come out. But based on what I'm seeing now is after you get one of the 3-star packs, it no longer shows that as a reward for beating that team. It disappears. So I don't know if it's ever going to reset or if it's a 1-shot deal. So that's where I stand right now. I currently have 32,000 my team points. So I'm really close to 45,000, which means that I'm close to opening up my first pack. But of course, I want to be able to get another 2, maybe 3 more packs before I officially start. We lost that game and I was so mad I skipped Curry's interview. And I'm going to use the VC on +10 shoot off dribble. Now there's one thing I'm worried about with my team this year, and that's the fact that there's no defensive settings. The new points of emphasis, not being able to manually change your settings and your matchups and all the different schemes that you want to do, that's going to make the gameplay online a nightmare. Because offline, it's just bad. Because I've been playing my GM, and it is so frustrating watching your teammates leaving people open for 3 and doing all these silly things, and there's no way to stop it because the points of emphasis don't do anything. I haven't played Next Gen online yet, so I don't know what this means. I don't know how bad this is going to be. I don't know if this is going to ruin the mode, the competitive spirit, the gameplay. It might be terrible online. You never know. So now that this video is almost over, I might as well talk about some gameplay patches I'm hoping that 2K puts into this game. Because after playing it now for about 2 to 3 weeks, I know what the flaws are. I know what things they need to change. So let me just quickly go over this. The first issue is that there's too many block shots. I just posted a video yesterday and Kobe Bryant got blocked like 2 or 3 times when he was driving for a layup. I'm not saying that Kobe can never get blocked, but he's just so crafty. And it's not just him. Everybody that drives the paint that's really good at making layups, you're not just going to be able to block them, especially with players that aren't good shot blockers. There's just way too many blocks in 2K14. It's too easy. The timing doesn't matter. The ratings, the blocking rating of the player doesn't matter. I mean, you've seen me and my player getting a lot of blocks. I've been chasing people down and I have a 35 block. So that's how you know that the blocking is ridiculous in this game. And then of course, jump shots are getting blocked. Wide open threes. People are coming from the paint. Somehow they're catching up and blocking these shots. There's just no way. The spacing, this needs to be changed. Another thing that's bad, again, is the speed. Yes, the speed is terrible in Next Gen. When you have a mismatch, when you're going up against the center, you can't get by the center. And it doesn't matter that I'm playing on Hall of Fame because I also play my GM. And when I play my GM, I play it on pro difficulty because I'm only playing for the VC. The first time I played my GM, I forgot to change the difficulty. I won the game and I got 515 VC. Then I changed the difficulty to Hall of Fame. I won a game and I still got 515 VC. So I said, what's the point of playing a Hall of Fame if I'm just going for VC? Because if I lose the game, I only get 470 VC or something like that. So when I play my GM, I just put it on pro, guaranteed to win, more VC for me, so I can use it in my player. And all of these issues still happen in my GM. The speed, running on fast breaks, the spacing, jump shots getting blocked. So this is how I know it's not a difficulty problem. It's just the problem with the gameplay that needs to be patched. So I might make videos on these things individually. Those videos will be quick, about 2 to 3 minutes per issue, and I'll show examples from my career on Hall of Fame, and I'll also show some examples from my GM on Pro, and you'll be able to see that all those problems are there. So the spacing and the speed and the block shots, that has to be fixed. And even though we're losing to the Spurs, we're still gonna get that lob in there, giving our fans something to cheer about. The next problem with this game that needs to be patched is the unnecessary contact animations that you get stuck in. So there's this one animation where you're dribbling and it looks like you're gonna lose the ball, but you never lose it. And you've actually seen the CPU do this all the time. It's in all my videos. Every video it happens. So they're dribbling out of control and they end up going all the way into the paint. Now the problem with this animation is that it lasts like 3 or 4 seconds. And what happens to me is that a lot of times somebody's wide open on my team, so I'm getting ready to pass it, but right before I'm able to pass it, I get hit with the contact and then I get thrown into that animation, and then guess what happens? After 3 seconds, then my player decides to make the pass that I wanted to make 3 or 4 seconds ago, and then of course it's a turnover, because by the time I stumble and get up from that contact, of course the defenders are back into place and then they steal the pass. So there's a lot of animations just like that in this game that need to be patched because it's just ridiculous. You should not be getting stuck in all these animations. That's very bad for the next gen. So before the road to becoming a starter continues, I have about 2 or 3 more games that don't have any cutscenes or anything. So let me know if you want me to skip them, just get right to the good stuff, or make another video like this where I bundle the games together and maybe talk about a topic.